So we're here inside Milestone Garden Centre, here smelling the nice pastries in the cafe, which are being put together now with the electric ovens on. We've got lots of lighting in here, we've got heating systems going, we've got tills powered, and there's lots of energy being used. But the energy for this is being generated on the roof above us, 323 solar panels, all connected to a solar edge system with 100 kilowatt inverter in here, 30 kilowatts on another building, all consolidated together to try and bring the energy costs down by between 40 and 60% over the course of the year. So it's a really well-performing system. It's making a big difference to the business, and we hope that, of course, building a much greener future for us in the Scottish Borders. So we'll pop in here through the staff-only door, and we'll have a look at some of the electrical kit which is making all this work. So we've got here, this is a Solar Edge 100 kilowatt inverter, consists of 3 secondary units, each of them doing a third of the strings on the roof, so roughly 80 panels each or so. There's a big switch that connects it into the mains electrical supply through there. And then coming down from the roof, we've got a series of individual strings here. They're coming down at a higher than mains voltage, and they're carrying the energy from a row. Each one's carrying the energy from a row of panels. If we do have any problems, or to help us in setting up the system, we can switch off the strings individually, break the system down into blocks. And on here, we've got a few network cables. They're connecting up this inverter with the small one in the bakery unit. This is the leader. The one over in the bakery is the follower. And there's another one giving us internet, so we've got continuous monitoring of the system. And then the third one's giving us the consumption monitoring, which tells us how well consumption and generation are being matched, which is really important. But it also uses the same sensors to provide what we call G100 protection, which is the local grid here can't handle that whole 140 kilowatts being exported. So we've set a limit on how much can be exported, and that means if there was a situation, which actually we don't think is going to happen very often, but if it does happen, that there's not much energy being consumed while there's loads of being generated, the system will switch off some panels to prevent the grid from being overloaded. And that's all built in as part of the Solar Edge package. So it's a really fantastic bit of technology, and we're pleased to be able to roll out these systems. This Milestone's electric van, which is ready to be charged up by the solar panels as well. Plugging it in during the day is a great way to use the excess solar. And behind me here you can see the panels on the roof. So these are they're a special delivery from Spain, Urainer panels. They're 450 watts each. We've got 323 of them in total, split between the two buildings. And they're mounted on a K2 speed rail mounting system, which is a really quick way, the clue's in the title a bit, a really quick way to get these panels mounted. It allows us to build quite a cost-effective system as well, because we're not spending loads of money having to reinforce the roof. We just screw them down and away we go. So this has been a great project. It's having a really good financial and environmental impact on Milestone Garden Centre. And if you're in a similar position and you think that solar could bring similar benefits to your business, then please don't hesitate to get in touch and we'll have a look and see what we can do.